Hey, I'm Stephen Webb, Inner Peace Guide, and in this video I'm going to talk about how you become who you are and how you can use a simple technique to reignite who you really are deep down. The person that's just disappeared, the person you don't recognize anymore. First of all, how do you become who you are? Well, we're born. After a few months after we're born, we start to develop the person, the identity, who we are. And then over the next 30, 40 years, sometimes only 20, it depends on when we wake up, we are an open bucket and everybody throws everything in that bucket. We have an open mind. It's porous. It will absorb everything. It's like a really massive big sponge. So we're a few months old and we start seeing experiences. We start having experiences. And these experiences either make us feel good or make us feel bad. So we start our filtering journey, going down a certain path based on what we like and what we don't like. Then we start to develop language and understanding language. And then people start giving us ideas and giving us their thoughts and opinions, telling us what we should and what we shouldn't do. You're really good at art. Your granddad was good at this. I think you won't be any good at this because of this. So we end up with all of these people that love us deeply. Our parents, our friends, our teachers, our mentors, whether it's the vicars at church, it really doesn't matter, but all these people that are very influential in our lives. And they start telling us how we should live, how we should think, what we should like and dislike. And they do this because they want to protect us. They want to keep us away from pain. They want to prepare us for the world. They've experienced the world. They've come up with their ideas and best ways of survival, so they now want to do the same with you. And it's because they care. They care deeply. They don't want you in pain. They don't want you suffering. So it's really important to realize that they're not doing this to mess up your life, for you to be something different. They're doing it because they deeply care about you. So we end up with this open bucket of loads and loads and loads of ingredients, and we could say it's the water, it's the sand, it's all these things, and eventually it starts to set. So we become a teenager and we kind of know how the things roll. We know the game now. We're a teenager. We've been around the block. We've experienced life, and we know how we roll. So that all of the things that have been gone into our head is now starting to set into concrete. And then we become an older teenager, early adulthood. We've left school. And then we try to fit in. In actual fact, we've been trying to fit in all along. But as adults, we really care what other people think. And even as teenagers, we really care what other people think, but we're trying to rebel a little bit. That's why I'd left it till after teenagers. But we try to fit in. We want to be in the in crowd. We want to be liked. We want to be appreciated. We want to be respected. We want to be listened to and understood. So in order to get those things done, and I know we live in denial. I know we all like that Facebook post that says, I don't care what other people think. Well, we do. If we're perfectly honest with ourselves, we do. The little ego does really care. And if you don't care about some people, you certainly care about how your family feel. You care about how your children feel about you. So we do care what people think. I just wanted to establish that a moment. So we start to mould into what we think other people want us to be. into the wife role, into the husband role, into the doctor, the nurse, the housewife, the mum, brother or sister. We mould ourselves into these roles of what we think that person wants us to be. Even with a disability like me, I'm paralysed from the neck down. I try to live up to what it was like to be a good paralysed person. Good paralysed person? How society would appreciate me if I shown up as a really positive paralysed person. So I did that. And you think about all the times in your life where you've tried to impress someone, or you've tried to gain the respect from someone, or you've tried to. It's fine. That's normal. That's perfectly. If you've done that, good. Because it means you are normal. If you haven't, you may be some kind of psychopath. Not guaranteed. So please don't go run into the doctor and go, someone on YouTube told me I was a psychopath. But in general, we do care, okay? So then we become about 35, 40. And then we go, do you know what? I'm not happy. I'm not happy living this habitual existence that's the same day in and day out. I'm bored. There's more to life than this. I am going to die one day, and it suddenly kicks in that we're not really doing with our lives what we thought we should be doing. Suddenly we lose someone in the family, or we lose someone close to us. And it's that real kick that we needed to go, oh my God, I've spent my life living other people's thoughts, other people's dogmas, other people's paradigms. And you want to break free of that. So you first of all start reading books, you start doing things different, you start walking to work a different way, you start talking to different people, you start having dreams and aspirations, and you start your spiritual journey. And we start to open up, we start to hang out with different people. And we do it because we're trying to search for something that we lost. When you were 5, 6 years old, you weren't thinking, oh, this isn't me. This doesn't feel right. We would just showed up what we thought was authentically us. But now, 40 years old, you're showing up and you know it's not you. You know it's not congruent with your thoughts, your heart, your soul. So we want to align all that together. And that's what it means by the big search, the big, who am I? So first of all, you've got to realize who you're not. You're not your opinions or beliefs. They're everybody else's. That was all the ingredients shoved in the bucket. They were never yours. You just latched onto them. Just the same as if you watch the news and newspapers, the books you read. They're all things that you become. Your opinion was never yours. It's somebody else's. So we need to break that what has become concrete identity. And it's really, really hard to do. We have to chip away at it slowly. But locked inside of that concrete is little lights of hope, little lights of courage, vulnerability, love, deep caring. So I promised at the beginning of this video I was going to give you an exercise that would help you with this. And the exercise is grab a piece of paper, pause this video after you do the first part. Grab a piece of paper, write down 5 real deep, good qualities, authentic qualities that you admire in 5 people. Okay? They could be really famous people. They could be your neighbor down the road. They could be your parents. They could be your children. Anybody. People from the past, people that have passed away. Anybody. Just 5 qualities. They could even be from a pet or an animal. But write down those 5 qualities that you absolutely admire. Then come back and play the rest of this video. So pause this video now and then come back and play the rest. Welcome back. Now you've got 5 qualities. Now look at those 5 qualities and think back when you were a child. They existed in your life then, right? But they disappeared. Over time they were eradicated, they were stamped on, they were locked away. They were vulnerable traits that you admire in other people that you don't want in your life because you don't want them to be abused or taken away. You want them to be respected, but they weren't. So what I want you to do is take those 5 qualities every morning for 21 days. And I want you to imagine the first quality and imagine it growing inside your body, filling every limb. Perhaps it's courage or freedom or a deep caring. Perhaps it's a quality of you're a good speaker, you're a good lover or something, whatever it might be. And grow it within you. Give it a colour. Glow it within you, every limb. And then on the outside as well, grow it on the outside. Feel it deeply. Unlock it from that concrete that everybody else has locked it away. No one's in control of your life anymore. You are. Because inner peace isn't about becoming quiet and just sitting back and watching the world go by. Bollocks. Inner peace is about becoming something, becoming who we really were, revisiting, regrowing those amazing qualities we had as children. Those are qualities you had as a child. And go through the list of all 5 and just grow them and grow them. In the Inner Peace Academy, I have a meditation, Restore Your True Self. It's also free on the Insight Timer. Search for Restore Your True Self or Stephen Webb on the Insight Timer. But on the Inner Peace Academy, which is a link below, yourinnerpeaceacademy.com, there I got loads of meditations and affirmations that will help you to rediscover who you really are. Who is hidden deep in this concrete. Don't leave it too late to live the life that you should be living and not everybody else's. Think about it. Every moment you're writing your legacy, you want to write it from who you really are and not who you become because of other people. So head over to yourinnerpeaceacademy.com or head over to Insight Timer and download it for your phone. And yeah, that's my YouTube video this week. I'm Stephen Webb, your Inner Peace Guide. Please subscribe. Please join me over on my website, stephenwebb.com. On Facebook, Your Inner Peace Guide. And yeah, I just help you to go from in life to a bit of Take care. Namaste. Hey, congratulations, you survived till the end. Just want to tell you about my new book for 2018, How to Create Your Inner Peace. You can download it free on sweb.me/book.